Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to our playthrough as the Drath Freehold in Galactic Civilizations for Supernova. Where we left off, well, things could be going better. We kind of flopped diplomatically, and at the moment we are in way over our heads. We're currently at war with these guys, the Luxar Dominion, who has what can only be described as an armada, currently heading towards the world of Korra. We're also at war with these guys over here, the Eyebolians, the Intweri. Less of a threat. I don't think we have to worry too much about these guys. And we're also at war with the Yor, and I believe we're at war with somebody else as well, right? No. At the moment, that is it on the war front, but I'm pretty sure war is coming here. And possibly here, and possibly here, and possibly here, and everywhere. So yeah, war kind of gonna be happening for the foreseeable future. We can already see a fleet. So looks like war is coming next turn, and this actually has the ability to capture planets. So that's something we're going to have to be aware of. We might lose some of these outliers, but it's okay. We've set up our defenses. We have fleets stationed and ready to defend our core worlds, where all of our production is. So the measures that we've taken, we've built up starbases around all of our major planets that are producing, and even some random ones over here. We've got around Korra, and we've basically got everything set up so that we just need to focus on ship production. And as soon as we have enough cash, we will be buying ships where possible. And just sort of holding the grounds, holding the line around our core planets. Everything else can hang, but if we lose our core planets, it'll be a bad time for us. We do have a leader here available, I think, because something fell through, some diplomacy. So let's go ahead and reassign you. You're not a very good diplomat, are you? But you are a peacekeeper, so that might prevent people from going to war with us. We'll go ahead and assign you to, are the Zolotzi strong? Who are the strong dudes? Who do we need to worry about next? You guys are pretty strong, but we are catching up in terms of military. You guys are pretty strong. The Zolots, everybody's kind of around the same power level. The Yor, don't have to worry about. We do have an ally in the Terrans who are about as strong as us, so that's good. These guys are just way too powerful. They're by far and away the biggest concern. You guys are a non-factor. So let's try to keep good relations with the Mantids, who are pretty powerful. I think we have a diplomat there. And you guys, not too strong. Alright, looks like it's going to be the Zolotzi. You guys are also similarly quite weak. Let's go ahead and just assign you the Peacekeepers. The Peacekeeper will go there, hopefully prevent war from breaking out. And while we're on this screen, we can check out our trades as well, see if we can make a bit of cash somewhere. It doesn't seem like there's any other easy deals to make at the moment for cash. That's gonna have to be okay. We will be using this, the Betatron Collider. This is going to damage an enemy fleet by 25% and hopefully allow us to take them out. Let's have a look over here and make sure we don't have any modules. Good. It was giving us an up arrow for some reason. There we go. I think we do want to build up collars. So let's go ahead and plunk these two upgrades in. Make sure our starbases are all ready. We have quite a sizable fleet over in Korra, where the brunt of this attack is going to take place, and that's probably coming next turn. We do have a planet under siege over here, but it's going to take something like 8 months, 8 turns for them to capture this planet. And while that's happening, we are kind of churning out some freighters. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything against this. But we should have a construction ship that's going to get here in 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. Maybe we do build a military starbase here, and then maybe they can help defend this planet with the help of the starbase. We'll see. We'll see. Let's hit the next turn button and find out what's in store for us with regards to all of this. Just now realizing that Drath is not protected. If they bypass us and go straight for Dratho, we could be in a little bit of trouble. We do have 2 turns for a cruiser, but 1 cruiser isn't really going to make the difference. We do have a fleet hanging out here on the right that can get to Dratha in time. So we're hitting the play button and see what happens. Boop. Research mission complete. So they swung in and took out our shipyard, which is not good around Korra, but it's okay. We can build that back really quickly. Now, hopefully we can punish some of these fleets. They will auto-salvo. We should return fire, right? Pretty sure. But alright, so we've got one fleet up to the north. I am going to upgrade this guy. This is our fallback position, so we're going to make sure, and if they fly through this radius, they'll take some damage. Kolas might be coming under fire pretty soon. Let's make sure you're defended. And Kolas does not have a lot of military production, so you're just sort of stuck making frigates for us. And frigates, ideally, that don't cost Alarium or antimatter, please. Just give me gunboats. Okay. Liler does have very good production. You should probably be making some rangers for us. That's a 5-turn. Continue to build up our defenses. Continue the plan of just holding out on this planet for as long as we can, while this constructor makes its way over here. Hopefully they don't break the siege just to kill that. Our home planet is suffering from a devastating natural disaster. Thousands of our people have been displaced and are seeking refuge. We ask for your assistance in this desperate time. You're desperate? You think you're desperate? I think we have to accept the refugees. The +1 to relations would be nice. Let's go ahead and do that. We do have some executive orders that we can enact. None of the ones that we would like, though. A goodwill tour is always good. Help keep people off our backsides. Now, which fleet do we wish to engage? We would like to take out the siege fleets if possible. And there's a huge one right over here. You're not too much. But I think this is a prime target. So let's release the ships. We'll fly you guys over this way. Missile attack for 0 to 37. Nice chunk of damage. Hit him with the lasers. Oh, it's doing that thing. They haven't fixed this yet. I really wish they would fix this particular issue where if you had a battle and now you've got a fleet on it, you can't select the fleet because it auto-selects the battle and you cannot get rid of this. The only way I've found around it is you have to go into your ships tab over here and then find the correct fleet, which is this one. And now we can move this guy over to this tile. Release the missiles. Only 0 to 12 on the missiles, but 0 to 24 on the lasers. Give them the old laser. We'll take light casualties, but we really cannot afford any casualties. However, we can maybe volley with this guy as well. I've got a few cruisers. Perhaps we can add in a ship. This is a full stack of 30. Because of these siege ships. Alright, well, let's take you guys out. Send you back here. Light casualties, total loss. Which fleet has the better chance of not taking any damage? We do have a cruiser flagship here. It's constantly updating. I will take light casualties. We have space for a ship. You've got 2 logistics on this freighter. Go ahead and hang out here for us. That's a full fleet. Let's yeet you guys into each other. We lost a ship. We did get a level up. Integrity Disruptor is going to be great. Do we want that on the nail, though? I feel like we don't want that on the nail. We'll put it on the nail anyway. Speaking of, isn't there a new ship that we can build? There might be. But okay, that's it for you guys for now. We'll have to send you boys to defend. We're doing what we can. We'll thin them out. Go back into Korra. Build a shipyard. That'll be up in 1 turn. Does look like they're coming in this direction. That fleet of 20 ships has gone somewhere. Don't really see them in our space. I'm tempted to draw you guys. You know what? We have to. Eject all of these ships. For what it's worth, send them back over to Drath. I feel like that's where they're going. We have a bunch of frigates, a capital ship, and a couple cruisers. Okay, not terrible. Have a look at this shipyard, because I think there was a special ship. Also, can we rebuild this flagship? If we can rebuild this flagship, that is something we would love to do. Seems like we can. Pass the turn. They're hitting our ships, but that's okay. We can go on the counter-offensive here. There's finally extreme miniaturization. Absolutely huge. Missile payload optimization here in 2 turns, giving us a +1 to missile attack and an extra 10% plus this Matadrox missile. Seems like what we would like. As much as I want to go for research stuff, we're gonna have to just be happy with the fact they've also captured our planet. That's okay, we can recap that, no problem. This is a huge fleet. Whereas these are just war vessels, right? Frigates, and a couple cruisers. We might go for the cruiser fleet, but if we can take out this as well, it poses less threat to our planets, as these are all just attack vessels. We maybe have another siege fleet over this way, and Ibolians over here. Okay. Okay. Eject the ships. God damn it. That's so annoying. Alright, give me these guys. Fly you over here. Give them the old missiles. They've lost the ship. Give them some more missiles. 0 to 24 on the space station attack was good. Hey, we got to select our ships. That's nice. 0 to 12. 0 to 17. Go for these. They lost another ship. Moderate casualties. What do they have here that's so scary? I see, it's a lot. It's actually 1, 2, 3 cruisers. I feel like this is not an accurate representation of how this fight should go. Moderate casualties, really? Let's see what we actually have in this fleet. We lost some ships, or at least it's reshuffling my fleets every time. So give me a cruiser over this way. And a frigate. I should have put the capital ship over here, but that's okay. Now we'll take a light casualties. Something is damaged. Would like to know which ship is damaged. This guy's a little bit hurt. Alright, we'll go for it. I don't think we use our module just yet. We'll go ahead and quick battle this. We'll probably end up losing like some of these bombers or something. We've got 2 cruisers, a whole bunch of frigates. 2 cruisers, 7 frigates. Let's see what we lose. I don't think we lost anything. And now we park it back inside. For some reason they are out of moves. But that's okay. They're strong. Yeah, we didn't lose anything here. The only fleet that's in range to turn about and attack us would be these guys. And honestly, if they attacked us, it wouldn't be too terrible. I think we would still win. But it might be prudent to take away 25% of their HP. I don't think they're going to attack us. I don't. I refuse to believe it. Alright, some of these are going to culture flip because we lost Cora. That's okay. Back on this planet that is soon to be taken over. I don't actually care what happens on this planet because it's basically lost. We'll get down an industrial center somewhere, like there's a +4, and that'll be okay. Martin with okay production can give us some more frigates. Again, things that aren't costing us Illyrium. We want Illyrium saved for like our bigger ships. We'll keep stockpiling ships over here. There's a ranger. You're protecting Dratha. You guys are coming home. And I think actually we should have sent all of these ships over here to defend. Because this seems like their next port of call. And they've got a move of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They might be able to take this out. So let's maybe think about doing that. If we come in from this angle, they shouldn't be able to get to us. Let's try to move out a little bit. Preemptively. Okay. They've got yet another capture fleet coming in. We just need to hold off. Our military is stronger. We don't have the numbers yet, but as long as we keep taking good fights, our numbers will eventually get to theirs. Now, we are losing Cora a little bit, but we can recap. We can recap. I'm a little bit scared for the life of this fleet. Influence -5. Is there anything we would like to put that on? I don't think so. Not just yet, anyway. Might be worth it to hit some of these guys to help flip them faster. But we're not at war with them, and I'm not going to risk doing anything to make them go to war with us, because the last thing we need right now is another fleet screaming in from this direction. Where's this constructor ship? Also very important that this guy gets here in time. Movement on these guys is 10. I'll just leave you there for now until they move off, and then we can sneak you in. Movement is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not an ideal location, but at least we'll sneak him in. Alright, Cora's being defended by quite a lot of ships. There's missile payload optimization. We want to get anything that's researched quickly, and interstellar resupply doctrine for the larger fleets. Logistics 12 would be good. That's an extra 2 cruisers. Energy dissipation for increased shield strength. But let's get this. Let's get bigger fleets. These guys haven't moved off, so it might be a prime time to pick them off. We've got a bunch of siege ships over this way. You guys are in rebellion. 10%. That's going to happen in a few turns. Okay. Okay. How about we do this? We use the module on this fleet, because this is actually quite a powerful fleet. Do they have any capital ships? Any flagships? I don't see any, but it is 3 cruisers. Let's delete it. So all of their ships have lost 25 HP, 25% HP. This will make them a lot more susceptible to our ships. Let's undock you guys. Pull them adjacent. 0 to 12 on the lasers. Fly you guys over this way. Good. 0 to 31 on the missiles. They're losing ships. It's amazing. 0 to 14. Another ship down. Still moderate casualties, because their cruisers are just kind of crazy. We can fire missiles from our base. And there we go. Light casualties. We are missing a decent amount of HP, but it's costing them way more. I think we have to go for it. Alright, we might lose this cruiser. Hopefully not. Quick battle. We lost 2 ships. I think we lost one of our cruisers. But at least we get an upgrade here. We'll go for antimatter warheads for more missile attacks, assuming that you've got good missile attacks. Missile attack is 41. Damn, that is a lot of missile attacks. Yeah, give me more missile attack. Upgrade. Now we did lose a frigate, a cruiser, sorry. We're going to want to replace that. Let's put the flagship in here. It's our main fighting force, and it looks like we lost like a bomber or something. But that does free up space for a frigate. This is now our main fighting fleet. We're using that for reinforcements. Let's park everything back in here. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to do something about this. We have a ship defending this, and that is not enough. Movement on you guys. This is a 2 frigate. That's not 2 cruisers. That's not too bad. Moves are 11 though. I don't want them to take this out, which I feel like is something that they are wanting to do. We've got 3 cruisers. Like, this is a pretty powerful fleet here. And we're in range of the starbase, so hopefully, assuming they don't kill my starbase, and also, of course, don't forget the missile volley, we might lose this shipyard. But that should be another fleet taken care of. This queen is still being an absolute nuisance. I'll fly you as well. Alright, time to sneak in the constructor ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and build this military starbase. We will upgrade it. Keep an eye on our cash. Still positive. And now we can maybe do like missile volleys to start chipping away at this HP pool. And once we get up enough ships, maybe we can make an attack. 5 months. Martin, you know what you got to do for us. Not a harbinger. We have enough cash now that we can maybe buy a ship as well. That's going to be great. I think we just want defenders. Martin's fleet is building up quite nicely. All right, Cora's space is looking a lot more clear, which is good. We might even try to recap this as we have some siege ships right here. It's going to take a while, but the enemy will try to prevent that. See what all of our shipyards are doing. Defenders, Rangers, flagship. Let's come into this starbase. We're going to buy a Harbinger, if we can afford it. Yes, it's all of our cash though, but that'll be another cruiser here that can meet up and join this fight. And maybe even start pushing over this way so that we can take out a couple planets. Maybe show them that they can't just bully us. How are we looking on the strength, fleet strength? They're still so strong. Okay then. We're not even close. End our turn. Let's see what these guys do. Something in the fog here is attacking our star base. That's okay. There's interstellar resupply doctrine. Yes, we can get bigger ships. Choose a new tech. Our railguns kind of suck. Maybe we do railguns. It's a one-turn build. But I actually think something like intermittent suspension. I would love to get battleship doctrine, but it's just too expensive, too far away. I think we should get armor deflection, improved missiles, something like this. Photonic alignment. Let's get photonic alignment. Railguns is one turn. Let's just pop out the railguns. Even though that's going to add more tech possibly to our choices. Got another frigate here. Still 4 months. We'll wait till this ticks down a little bit. Keep hitting them for missiles every turn. Keep building up our fleet. We're not building anything. Now we've got 4 turns. That's maybe like 2 ships worth. Let's get one of these, and once these are built, we'll see if we can do any damage to this fleet here before the planet is completely lost. It's unlikely. Looks like they are pushing deeper, so our choices are, do we stay here defending Cora with this main fleet that we have? These guys have a move of 13, it's insane. Alright, eject all ships. You don't have a home. You are our main fleet. And you're actually looking kinda yoked. Can you capture this for us? I've got 1 ship defending. Quick battle that away. We'll take 3 months to capture this with our biggest fleet that the AI should not have an easy time dealing with. You guys stay here, defend. For now. Because this is a massive fleet. 42. We're starting to look pretty strong. Dratha is all good. I'm pretty sure we have a capital mainframe on this planet already. How can we build a second one? There's our capital mainframe. I think something bugged out when they updated the game. So we're just going to ignore these things and not sort of cheese the game a little bit. We don't have a coordination beacon, I think. And that would be nice for the extra control per month. Plus the extra influence growth is kind of nice. Do we have one of these? I think we did build one. Yeah, we did build one. Basically done with infrastructure, except for this heritage center, which is not really fitting into our build. Population is looking good. I genuinely think we just sort of print money. We should really get this silicates extractor upgraded. Let's get that done next. Any other improvements? No. Okie dokies. Leave that alone for now. Over on Kala's military production is looking pretty bad. But we got some harmony crystals here. We should probably just get a lot of manufacturing districts. Want to keep an eye on crime and pollution and all of these things. Don't want to go too crazy. We are at our pop limit, so food is starting to dwindle. Let's get a little housing triangle over this way. And I think we will order things like this. Alright, Paradise. Coming up on your pop limit. We've got some research stuff down here. I think this planet is soon to be captured anyway, but I guess there's a research district there. Alright, there's a Harbinger, and we need to take out this fleet. Happily, we have space for this Harbinger over here. And another ship. So let's go ahead and get you guys. We have enough moves to get back if we need to. You're joining up with this fleet. Missile these guys. We also have a ship defending this planet. And send you out. There we go. Another quite large fleet here. Hitting for 43 potentially. And 32 on the beams. Let's go. Lost a ship. Punks. 24. No loss. No casualties. Total loss. Another 2 cruisers. This one's almost dead as well. Bye-bye. Excellent. Slowly but surely pushing them back, and then we just dive back in here. And they're just gonna keep coming. We're gonna keep killing them. We should see these guys maybe come back to protect Korra, which would be good. And meanwhile, we are still mustering our forces. Let's take a look at diplomacy, see if there's any cash lurking out there for us to get out of people. These guys are still building up for war. And I would really love for that to not happen. There's just nothing I can do about it right now. Alright, no treaties currently. Relations are more or less okay. Still got quite a lot of ships here lurking around, but they're starting to thin. Alright, another fleet has come into range. There's railguns. Choose new tech. Improved missile warfare. 2 turns for more missiles. You got it. Alright, undock the ships. Fire the missiles. You know how this goes. Good hit. 0 to 57. Roll high, please. Yes. Lost a ship there. What do we got? Couple cruisers. No flagships. No, but these guys can capture planets, but it's not a scary fleet. 0 to 24 on the lasers. Another ship down. Give me a battle prediction. No casualties. Total loss. Get rid of them. Excellent. And another gunboat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Managed to, I think, stabilize in this war. Whether or not we'll be able to make any progress after this, we will see. Now, back on Lilar, I think we can maybe dip a little bit into... We've upgraded this 3 times, so it's going to take a lot longer to build. But I think research is still what we're trying to develop. Martin does not have the best military production, so the best you can do for us is just gunboats. Defenders. Give me defenders. Just keep cranking out the ships. Palas, you're gonna have to do like fighters for us. Or defenders. Defenders. Keep giving me defenders. We've got another ship for the defense over here. 3 months remaining. Let's keep firing the missiles. We hit the probe. I don't want to hit the probe. Is there a way I can prioritize what my missile hits? I wonder. Okay. Like this fleet, we should probably be undocking and shooting with every turn as well. A little oversight there. It's not that it's a huge amount of damage, but all damage is good damage. And then just duck them back inside. At least the probe is dead. Alright, next threats. We are recapping this. This should be ours next turn. There is a little bit of a threat over here. But it's a much smaller fleet than mine. We'll take light casualties. I think we can fire missiles at them. It's a little bit of damage. Not a lot, but a little bit. And let them know that we see them. We see you. We've got a fleet coming down towards here. But these are not priority wheels. These are just colonies. But this is quite the large fleet. After they do this, they might come over to Martin. And Martin's fleets will get some action. Everything else seems fairly well defended at the moment. We've got another fleet coming up here to maybe capture these outlying colonies, and that is okay with me. All right, they are taking out our starbase. They're going to take extreme casualties to make that happen. I don't even think they killed it. Did they kill the starbase? Yeah, they did. Okay. We did win this battle. Huge. Our starbase managed to murder 5 cruisers and 2 little dudes. It did survive with 3 HP, which is why the missile follow-up took it out. But that starbase was quite a good investment. 2 months left on this siege. Unfortunately, I do need that starbase if I'm to engage this fleet with these guys. But maybe I can actually get out a constructor. Can I buy this? I need some credits. Okay, off to the bazaar. Sorry, off to the diplomacy. Let's see if there's something I can trade for. Open borders. Anything. There's some open borders. Will you give me any cash? Yes, good. Open borders. You don't have a lot of cash. But I will still accept. Aha. Humans. We're still in a military alliance. I mean, we'll have to pay for this one, but okay, I still want that military alliance. Nothing else that we can do. Let's head over to the Galactic Bazaar and see if we can sell some stuff. We need to definitely keep antimatter. We can sell Promethean. It's going for a lot of cash right now. Sell some of that. That's not going for very much. And we don't have any of this other stuff, but that should be enough for a constructor. We go over here. Let's go ahead and buy this. We can still get out maybe a couple fighters. So let's do that. Liler, we would like you. You've got decent production now. Harbingers. Here's another cruiser. Liler's fleets kind of went over towards this region. And there's still some threats over here. Dratha undefended. I think we'll send you towards Dratha. We'll very much like to recap Korra, and then we can do something with this fleet. We'll probably have to build another construction here. We should retake before this actually gets captured. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Alright, more missile attack, always good. Our flagship is coming out of Dratha. This guy's too much crime, planet's too crowded, which is good. We're looking for somebody that doesn't have very high approval. Maybe somebody who thinks that our culture, they don't like our culture. Everybody seems pretty happy. Guess we'll take this guy. This citizen, board him. You're a scientist, debark. Excuse me, that's not who I want. I want this guy. Board him. Why does it keep grabbing my scientist? Do I have to take a scientist? Debark. Is it turning them into scientists as I put them in and take them out? Is this a hack? Let's take this guy. We have 44 control. If we board him, it'll turn him into a scientist. It does. Oh my goodness, that sort of sucks. Alright. I guess you have to be a scientist. You. Go into space. Improve missile warfare. Battleship doctrine in 9 turns. I think we have to go for it now that it's popped up. Okay. So Dratha, we have a fleet on our doorstep. It's not a particularly scary fleet, but it is quite large. Hit it with the missiles. Is it able to take over a planet? No. So we don't have to worry about that. Let's just make sure our ship stays safe. 2 cruisers. They will also fire missiles. 0-26. Good. We'll hang out for a turn. Got another fleet up this way. Kolas is alright. I don't know if we move our Kolas fleet out. I don't really want to leave these guys unescorted. The problem is they have 13 moves. So it's going to be hard to catch them, and they can always engage us if it's beneficial for them. And our moves are, at best, let's say 12. We can't get into range of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we could. We could, assuming that's our best speed. Let's see what our moves are. We've got 10 hexes to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could get into range and maybe do something against this fleet. 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be in range. Make sure we're getting those bonuses. Yes, we're inside of Starbase. Excellent. We can hit him with a huge volley. 44 damage. Let him know. And that's all we can do. We'll probably put you to repair because we got some hurt ships. But I think this is a losing fight for them anyway. So they probably will not take it. Nice. Korra is back under our control. Our bubble is stabilized. Our worlds will no longer rebel. There is a free cruiser here that we can just pop. Let's go ahead and do that. Uh-oh. Still not a big issue. Our fleets are huge now. Hit him with the missiles. 68 on the missile attack, possibly. Which is getting pretty close if we max roll to just murdering these cruisers. Yeah, you've got 8 HP. Which ship is this? A frigate. We don't have space for you. Let's just, no casualties. Get rid of this guy. Delete him. No reinforcements for you. Excellent. Dratha Harbingers all day. Okay, what else do we got? We do have this fleet coming down towards Martin. It is a capture fleet. We might lose Martin, and that would be very bad because we don't actually have any means of retaking Martin, and that will kill production here. So what we're going to do is fly this guy over this way. This is hilarious. Let's unequip all of these. We've got 11 ships. We'll take light casualties in this engagement, which is fine. We'll move you over here. Now what I'm wondering is, because we are in these borders, but they are kind of outside, are we going to get the bonus from our main starbase? And it looks like we do. Let's hit them with the missiles first, because we get a lot of damage. They lost a ship. Hit them with the lasers. Less effective, but still. Cost them a ship. We'll take a light casualties, but that's another... Excuse me. Why would you do that? I just lost a ship for no reason. Alright. You've got 11 ships. You guys, light casualties, total loss for them. They're not losing any capital ships, no flagships, no cruisers, a bunch of shield ships and bombers. So this should be an easy fight. Excellent. And Martin is defended. Groovy. What's the balance of power looking like? It's starting to come down. Is good. There's still this situation here. Our constructor is back up. This world has flipped, which means production here is over. We're going to park this constructor over here. We still have a couple modules, but that's... Oh no, it's in their zone of control. Oh no. Let's pull it back then. Still in range. I will build this military starbase. We will build it up to the max. Done. Let's eject all of these ships. They'll take extreme casualties. Like, our plan was working. What we can do, instead of sacrificing their lives, is just ask them to fall back here. We're going to lose the starport, but it's okay. Maybe ended turn a little bit too quickly there. I needed to assess the situation a little bit longer. Alright, they've got a constructor. Yeah, we're losing the starbase. That's sort of understandable, but we got out some ships. We have a starbase that we can use to retake that planet. You guys are gonna die. Dratha is defended. They've got another fleet coming in. This is a siege fleet. We'll take no casualties over here, which is interesting. I don't know if that's accurate though. Sometimes it lies. But they've got 220 HP. We've got less. This apparently is a more dangerous fleet. They've got 3 cruisers. These guys are outside of our starbase range. This doesn't make sense to me. We're gonna actually hold off on attacking these guys, even though it says no casualties, total loss. We want to deal with this. So let's pull you guys up alongside. Eject our 2 cruisers. Fly them alongside. Missiles away, 0 to 55. They lost a ship. Hit them with the beams. Lost another ship. Hit them with these missiles. Another ship down. No casualties, total loss. Perfect. And then back. Alright. They cannot break our defenses. Kolas, I think we can just build up a new fleet here and decide where we want that to go. You guys are coming in with a trade. You would like thulium, a techopod, and our cash for an exploration treaty. You can get out of here. No thank you. Alright, so what do we want to do with Korra? Looks like we've got more people coming in to fight at Korra, which is good. We want a lot of the fights happening out here, and we want to thin down their numbers until we can make a push. Which direction do we want to push in? You guys are slowly being gobbled up by other people. You guys are being gobbled up by other people. This seems like the better direction to push in if we can get a fleet coming down this way. Our influence is starting to threaten these planets, which is good. I don't like that there's a fleet inside of our borders. Who are you guys? The Altarians. They might be thinking of going to war with us. Cultural differences, military buildup. That's fine. You guys will go to war with us. That is happening soon. We need to be ready for that. I did just press enter by accident. Yeah, we need... What's going on here? Another fleet comes in. Yep, they're going to try to take over Dratha. There's our first subspace stream flight, but it's not under siege yet. That's good. That allows us to eject all of our ships. These are our 2 cruisers. We'll fly them up this way. You guys head here. You hit them with the missiles. You hit them with missiles. What I want to experiment with is they've got a lot of smaller ships, and I think this smaller ship HP gets taken away from, like it targets a smaller ship. So if I beam volley first, this should take down a... Now let's just do the big missiles. Whatever, guarantee ship kills. Get rid of them. No casualties, total loss. Might lose a cruiser. Can I actually find that cruiser? Which one is the hurt one? That's you. Let's pull you back. Let's add in one of these cruisers. Light casualties. I guess it's not as experienced. Maybe this is a flagship? No? I don't know what governs that. Go ahead and take the fight. We're at 13 ships. We go down to... Nope. Nothing. Nice little level up right here. Beam attack of 7, so giving you a missile attack. Well, giving you more beam attack is good. More beam attack. And fly you guys back in. Nicely handled, if I don't say so myself. Alright. Yeah, they're coming back to Korra, which is great. This is a much less dangerous fleet than we have faced before. So this should be a very easy cleanup. Us total loss. How do you figure? How do you figure? There's oh, it's just one ship. That makes sense. Alright, well, take that one ship back, please. 18. There you go. I should have actually hit them with missiles first. This was a little bit inefficient. A little overconfidence showing here. But hopefully more XP. This is a constructor. No problems there. This is a very small fleet. Yes, their fleet power dwindles. Head back home. Yep, their number is coming down. Their production is still very high, but at least they won't be able to like overwhelm us. And of their fleets that are flying around, they are significantly less powerful than what we have faced before. So this is all good stuff. Would be nice if we can recap this planet. We have a little bit of cash. What if we went over to this shipyard? If I can select it, it was destroyed. They killed the shipyard? Yeah, they killed the shipyard and they've rebuilt a shipyard. That's what's happening here. Well, let's just keep shooting this with missiles. I guess we can't. That's weird. Might be a bug because there's this thing here. And I think that's it. I think that's where we're going to call it for this episode. We have managed to stabilize. We've held off the brunt of the massive Luxar invasion. They're losing a lot of ships at this point, and the more they throw at us, the easier the defense will be. As for the eyeballs, they still have some fleets going around, but they aren't a threat. All of our core worlds are easily defended and fairly close to each other. Our next big issue are going to be these guys. They will go to war with us at some point. They are building up star bases for defense here and there. They're kind of doing what we were doing, which I like to see. Means we're onto something. Martin, we know what you're doing. Just give me gunboats. Give me gunboats aplenty. Maybe actually I need you to do some siege ships so that we can retake some of our planets and maybe get another assault fleet going. Give me like 3 siege ships. Maybe. Keep you very well defended. We have an upgrade here. Antimatter warhead, possibly. Need you to fly out for a second. You're all about those missiles. Fine. Antimatter warheads. Good, good, good. And yeah, things are looking okay. It was looking very, very scary there for a bit. But we're back on track. Hopefully, once we have brought down their ship numbers, we can make a counteroffensive. Maybe in this direction. We want to take these guys out. They're pretty scary. We're starting to catch up on the prestige victory. That is also good. And then these guys have to go. Maybe these are the pushover. We do this and then we swing around this way. We'll see. This is also a very easy capture. If we could probably snowball these guys pretty hard. What is their power? They're still quite strong. They haven't gone to war with us yet, but that can happen any turn. I want to believe that it's our diplomat over here that's preventing that from happening. We might actually do a goodwill tour at this point, just to try and keep people off our backsides for a bit. Pressuring scientists, giving us plus 50 research. It's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, let's do the goodwill tour, and we'll end on that note. We aren't generating nearly as much. We aren't generating as much culture as I would like to be able to get down the nihilism tree and down to Terra stars, but it's coming. It's coming. Relativistic ethics beacon. Oh, I can't wait to see what that does. It's still a long way off at 54 culture points, so we'll have to wait for that. The only way we're going to get more culture is when we're finally free of war. Probably once we have battleships. What we might do is divert into this sort of direction, because this will give us extra control per month, extra culture points possibly, and it shouldn't take us too long to get down a lot of these trees. So that'll help us with the culture generation and sort of speed up our way into Terra stars once we have battleships. But okay, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.